Welcome back, intrepid listeners. Today we're diving deep into the heart of one of the world's most secretive, speculated upon military bases. Nestled in the Nevada desert, Area 51 is more than just a place. It's a phenomenon, it's a myth, and perhaps a truth too bizarre to acknowledge. Let's get a little background info here on Area 51. Officially known as Groom Lake, it has been the epicenter of conspiracy since its establishment in 1955, a testing ground for the U.S. military during the Cold War. Its purpose was to push the limits of aerial technology. But its legacy? That's where the story gets interesting. The Roswell connection. The Roswell Incident of 1947 is where our tale begins. Debris found by a rancher, initially dubbed as a flying disc by the military, was then later explained away as some mere weather balloon. But this incident sowed the seeds for Area 51's reputation as a hub for extraterrestrial secrets. The top conspiracy theories. Reverse engineering alien technology. The big one, Area 51, is where the Roswell debris was taken for study. Bob Lazar, a name now synonymous with Area 51, claims he worked at S4, an adjacent secret site, reverse engineering alien spacecraft. His story includes talk of element 115, an element not known to science at the time of his claims, used in alien propulsion systems. Storage of alien life. Beyond technology, there's a theory that Area 51 hides more than just machines. Stories of alien bodies, living or dead, stored in a secret underground facility have circulated for decades. The government's secrecy is seen by many as a deliberate strategy to mask the truth about extraterrestrial life. Some even speculate that the UFO mystique is used as a smokescreen for other, more sensitive military operations. Bob Lazar, the man, the myth. Lazar's story is captivating. Claims of working on alien crafts, witnessing anti-gravity technology. But is he credible? That's where the plot thickens. No records of his supported MIT or Caltech degrees exist, and his employment at Los Alamos is under scrutiny. Bob Lazar first came to the public attention in 1989 when he claimed to have worked at a secret facility called S4, located near the infamous Area 51 in Nevada. Here's a concise overview of his story and its implications. Lazar described himself as a physicist who had worked at Los Alamos National Laboratory. However, his credentials and employment history, including alleged degrees from MIT and Caltech, have been widely disputed as no records confirm these claims. Lazar also asserted that he was employed at S4 to reverse engineer alien spacecraft. His revelations include alien technology. He described working on 9 distinct alien ships, detailing their propulsion systems, which supposedly utilized an element not found on Earth at the time. Element 115 is later synthesized and named Moscovian in 2016. Anti-gravity. Lazar spoke of an anti-gravity propulsion system that could manipulate gravity, allowing for flight capabilities far beyond human technology. He claimed to have seen alien bodies at the facility. Lazar's story broke during interviews with Las Vegas journalist George Knapp. His narrative quickly captured the attention of UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists worldwide. Investigations have found inconsistencies in Lazar's account, including his educational and work history. Critics argue his story might be fabricated for fame or a case of misinformation. No independent evidence has corroborated Lazar's claims about S4, Element 115, or the existence of alien spacecraft at Area 51. Lazar's story has had a significant cultural impact. It has fueled ongoing speculations about Area 51, contributing its mythos in popular culture, inspired numerous books and documentaries, like Bob Lazar, Area 51, and flying saucers, and discussions on platforms like Joe Rogan's podcast. Apart from his Area 51 claims, Lazar has faced legal issues, including a conviction for aiding and abetting a prostitution ring in the early 90s and later charges related to the sale of restricted chemicals. Whether as seen as a whistleblower, a hoaxer, or a figure caught in a complex web of government secrecy, Bob Lazar's story remains one of the most compelling and debated in UFO lore. His narrative challenges our understanding of technology, secrecy, and the potential for extraterrestrial contact, leaving a lasting imprint on the debate of Area 51's true purpose. Regardless of the truth of Lazar's claims, he's left an indelible mark of UFO lore. His story has inspired countless books, documentaries, and has kept the public's fascination with Area 51 alive. Eyewitnesses and UFO sightings. From pilots to local residents, the skies around Area 51 have been a hotspot for UFO sightings. Are these advanced military aircraft, or is there something more? The night they stormed Area 51. In the year 2019, a phenomenon was born from a jest that would capture the world's imagination like no other event in recent memory. It all started with a simple, yet audacious idea posted on a platform that thrives on memes and mischief. A call to action on social media site. Storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. The mastermind behind this digital rally was a young man named Matty Roberts from Bakersfield, California. He was just another college student, an anime enthusiast with a penchant for video games, who one night, inspired by a Joe Rogan podcast discussing Area 51 and UFO conspiracies, decided to create a humorous event on a whim. The event's description was clear. In its absurdity, gather at the gates of Area 51, the secretive military installation in Nevada, at 3 a.m. on September 20th, 2019, and run towards it using the Naruto Run, a comedic running style from an anime where characters lean forward with their arms outstretched. What began as a laugh and a satirical nudge at the government-shrouded activities quickly escalated beyond Robert's wildest expectations. Within days, millions had signed up to attend this event, turning it into an internet meme that went viral. The world watched, amused and bemused, as the numbers grew, with over 2 million claiming they were going, and an additional million showing interest. The U.S. Air Force, understandably, didn't find the humor in this situation. They issued stern warnings reminding potential visitors that Area 51 was a military installation where unauthorized access could lead to severe consequences, including the use of lethal force. Law enforcement in Lincoln County, that's where Area 51 is located, prepared for the influx, expecting chaos. As the date approached, the event morphed into something quite different. Realizing the potential for disaster, Roberts, along with local officials and entrepreneurs, turned the storming into a festival. 2 major events were set up: Alien Stock in Rachel, Nevada, and Storm Area 51 Base Camp in Hyco. These were to be the celebrations of alien culture, music, and the spirit of the original meme, rather than an actual human invasion. On the night of September 20th, the turnout was nowhere near the millions promised by the internet. Only a few hundred gathered, far less than the anticipated crowds. The night was filled with an air of festivity rather than rebellion. Attendees dressed in costumes, some as aliens, others in tinfoil hats, laughed and danced and shared in the collective joy of being part of something so bizarrely unique. There were no attempts to breach Area 51. Instead, the night highlight was perhaps the most fitting of all. A lone woman who, with the curiosity of a child, wandered up to the gate, not to storm it, but to see what all the fuss was about. She was quickly escorted away by law enforcement, but her action encapsulated the spirit of the event: curiosity over confrontation. While the actual storming fizzled out, the impact was undeniable. It became a testament to the power of internet to create, amplify, and then gently mock its own creations. The event left a legacy in popular culture, with Area 51's mystique further cemented, not through secrets unveiled, but through a shared global moment of absurdity. And also, the night they stormed Area 51 became not about uncovering alien secrets, but about celebrating human ones. Our love for storytelling, our collective sense of humor, and our endless fascination with the unknown. Some believe Area 51 is just the tip of the iceberg, with vast underground complexes housing alien tech, living extraterrestrials, or perhaps even human-alien hybrid experiments. There's also the JFK and Burn file. Adding to the intrigue, there's a theory linking the assassination of JFK to his supposed quest for UFO information, with a, quote, burned file from the CIA hinting at why he was killed. What is this burned file, you ask? Well, in the crisp autumn of 1963, President John F. Kennedy, a man known for his curiosity and courage, found himself seeking answers in the shadows of government secrecy. Rumors of UFOs and extraterrestrial encounters had reached his ears, not just from the public, but from whispers within his own administration. One chilly November day, Kennedy, driven by a desire to understand the truth behind these whispers, penned a memo to the CIA director, demanding access to all files related to UFO investigations. Little did he know, this request would lead him to a labyrinth of government secrets. Days later, an anonymous package arrived at the desk of a young White House aide, Timothy Cooper. Inside was a file, the edges charred as if saved from flames of a bonfire. The document was known simply as the burned file. Its contents was stark, a note from CIA Director James Angleton stating, Lancer has made some inquiries regarding our activities, which we cannot allow. Lancer was Kennedy's Secret Service codename. The message was clear. His inquiries into UFOs had crossed the line. The file hinted at a clandestine meeting where the decision was made to keep knowledge of extraterrestrial technology out of Kennedy's hands, fearing the repercussions of such disclosure on national security and international relations. The aide, unsure what to do with this explosive information, decided to keep the file hidden, believing it to be too dangerous to expose. Days passed, and on November 22, 1963, as Kennedy's motorcade rolled through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, tragedy struck. After Kennedy's assassination, the aide revisited the burn file, now seeing it in a different, chilling light. Was the president's death linked to his desire to uncover the truth about UFOs? The file remained his secret, a haunting piece of history locked away in his desk, as he watched the world spin into theories and conspiracies. Years later, when the aide was long retired, the burn file surfaced again, passed on to a smaller group of UFO researchers. It became another piece in the vast, complex puzzle of JFK's death, adding to the lore of conspiracy, secrecy, and the eternal question, what secrets was the government willing to kill for? Area 51 has transcended its military origins to become a symbol in pop culture, influencing everything from movies to video games, encapsulating humanity's curiosity about the unknown. Area 51 remains an enigma wrapped in secrecy, its true story potentially buried under layers of classified information and government denials. Whether you believe in alien spacecraft, government conspiracies, or just advanced military technology, one thing is clear. Area 51 will continue to tantalize and provoke our collective imagination. Keep your eyes on the skies, keep questioning, and remember, The truth might be out there, but it's definitely hidden here in plain sight. Thanks for joining us on the journey through conspiracy. Until next time, stay curious and keep it filthy.